Oh my goodness, it's so bright. I can't even see my screen. Okay. Welcome to... Okay. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sinead and today we are going to be doing a tapping on the full moon in Leo. Now, this full moon is illuminating where we've been holding ourselves back. Where have we not been shining our shiniest shine? How have we been neglecting our gifts and the things that we could be contributing to the world? This is an opportunity to see what no longer serves us, to drop any limiting beliefs, so that we can really step into our own power, so that we can really become the person that we're supposed to be on this lifetime, or in this lifetime. So where have you been playing small or safe? Where have you been neglecting your gifts? What people, places, or things are no longer serving you? So I'm asking you these questions to consider that during this tapping, because there are going to be moments where I don't say anything and I want you to fill in the gaps. So as we always do, we're going to start tapping on the side of the hand. We're going to say all the things that are holding us back, all our limiting beliefs, all the things that we want to change during this full moon. We'll take a big belly breath in. We'll hold at the top, release, and do a few of those because they feel so good. And then we'll start tapping through the tapping points. And you're just going to copy exactly what I say and move through the tapping points as I do. Like that. So we start at the top of the head, top of the eyebrow, temples, under the eye, under the nose, under the mouth, the clavicle area, under the bra or under the armpit where the bra line meets, and your wrists. And that's considered a full round of tapping. And we're going to be going through the motions, and I'm going to be saying something and you're going to be repeating it back out loud. And we'll just go until it energetically feels like we've made a shift in our body. And I hope that this full moon in Leo tapping brings you the courage to stand in your power, to let go of any limiting beliefs that are holding you back, and to see what needs to change, maybe to get some insights on something that you didn't realize were harming you. So let's get started. Tapping on the side of the hand. I have not been showing up as my best self. And I'm letting other people's opinions hold me back. I'm letting society norms dictate my future. And I'm not making choices that feel like they're in full alignment. I haven't been pursuing my talents or my gifts the way I want to. I haven't been pursuing the things that I love. I haven't been pursuing the things that give me joy. And it feels like a piece of me is missing. So I'm going to consider right now what I've been not considering. I'm going to think of the things that I let fall to the wayside. I'm going to think of all of the limiting beliefs that are holding me back. Like I'm not good enough. Like someone's better than me. Like people won't understand what I'm trying to do. And I'm considering all this outside noise. And I'm gonna drop it right now. Because opinions are just like buttholes. Everybody's got one, and most of them stink. So I'm not gonna consider these opinions anymore. I'm not gonna worry about what people are gonna say. I'm only gonna consider my own feelings. I'm only gonna consider what truly lights me up. And even though I've let these limiting beliefs hold me back, it's not going to happen anymore. So the limiting belief that I'm thinking about right now, I'm going to say it out loud. The limiting belief that is holding me back is, the limiting belief that is holding me back is, the limiting belief that is holding me back is, so even though I feel this limiting belief pop up from time to time, I'm dropping that now. And even though I've let this hold me back, even though I've let this not allow me to show up as my truest self, I forgive myself. I forgive myself for denying my talents. I forgive myself for not allowing myself to shine. I forgive myself for not wanting to be seen. Because I deserve to love my talents. I deserve to honor my talents. And I deserve to be seen. Okay, so let's stop tapping there and let's take a big belly breath in. We're gonna hold at the top for 4 and then we're gonna release for 8. So big belly breath in. Hold at the top and release. All right, the next one, we're gonna shake out all those limiting beliefs. So big belly breath in. And release. Okay, so I'm wondering if any sort of limiting beliefs came up that you were even unaware of. Because right now in this full moon, we are illuminating the things that are holding us back. We are illuminating the things that we need to work on. We're illuminating the things that are our limitations. So we're seeing that with fresh perspective, considering why we've done that, and letting it go, and moving on, and letting ourselves be out there in the world, be seen, be shown, being courageous, being all of these beautiful themes that Leo brings us. Shining so bright, shining like the sun that we blind people. So that is the goal for this tapping. Let's tap into our self-worth and allowing ourselves to shine with our gifts, with our talents that have been bestowed upon us, and not letting this outside noise stop us from that. All right, let's get started. Top of the head. During this full moon in Leo, I am letting go of what no longer serves me. During this full moon in Leo, I am letting go of the fear. I am letting go of the fear of being seen, the fear of other people's opinions, and the fear of making mistakes. I'm letting go of the fear of the unknown and trusting in myself. Trusting that I know what's good for me. Trusting that I can nourish my talents because it genuinely feels good. It feels so good to do the things that I'm good at, that I'm naturally gifted with. And I'm almost doing myself a disservice. No, I'm doing myself a disservice by not honoring these gifts, by not being the best version of myself. By not feeling like enough. During this full moon in Leo, I'm making the changes to step into my absolute power, to show people what I'm made of. During this full moon in Leo, I'm not going to be shy about my gifts. I'm not going to dim my light to make someone else more comfortable. I've done that for far too long, and that stops today. And know what else stops? Comparing myself. Comparing myself to anybody else who may be better than me. Because that is not serving anyone. And it makes me feel like shit. It makes me feel like I'm not good enough. And that's just not cool. I've outgrown that habit. I've outgrown a lot of things. Like these limiting beliefs that have been holding me back. I've outgrown these limiting beliefs. And I replace them with new empowerment sentences. I replace these limiting beliefs right now. Because I am the only one that's holding me back. So instead, I'm going to say some empowering things to myself right now. So during this next round of tapping, I want you to say the opposite of the limiting beliefs that we were tapping on before. So while we go through this round of tapping, I'm not going to say anything, but I want you to fill in the blanks. My new empowerment statement is, my new empowering statement is, my new empowering statement is, my new empowerment statement is, my new empowering 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 statement is. So the next time I feel my limiting belief pop up, I'm going to replace it with my new empowerment statement. Because I am now my biggest fan, my biggest cheerleader. I believe in myself and my gifts. And this is a revolution. This is realignment at its finest. This is heartfelt action. And today I will take action on my goals and my passions. I will believe in my talents. I will believe that I'm fully capable of expressing them. I won't compare myself to anybody else because I am on a different path and a different journey. And I love this path that I'm on. And I honor myself for choosing myself and living with creative liberation. And so it is. So let's take a big breath in. Hold at the top. And release. I feel so good about that. I'm feeling really inspired and empowered to take my own blessings and just be in awe of them and express my talents in new and exciting ways. And that feels so nice. It feels so good. And I hope that this resonated with you. Let me know what empowerment statements that you've decided to say to yourself in the comments below. And I'll see you at the next new moon.